Hello, this is Byron, and today we're in downtown historic Lewisburg, West Virginia, and I'm just going to walk down Route 60 here, also known as Washington Street, and give you a tour and point out some of the attractions in case you are coming here to visit Lewisburg or maybe even move here. Lewisburg was started in 1751 by Andrew Lewis, who was establishing a camp behind a spring here. Springs are very popular in this area for their healing qualities and remedies, supposed. And what attracts people to Lewisburg are many things. We have the O School, osteopathic school, if you want to become a doctor. Lots of caves, Lost World Caverns to explore. We have Taste of Our Town, which is a festival where this whole street will be filled with vendors selling great food. We have Chocolate Festival. We have Lewisburg Literary Festival. And we have the Greenbrier, which was an old Civil War hospital retrofitted into a beautiful resort with golf and all the other amenities, and the live golf tournaments played here. So if you come here for that, you naturally stop by Lewisburg. So as we walk down Washington Street, we just passed the old library. Here is Carnegie Hall, which Andrew Carnegie established in 1902 and is one of 4 Carnegie Halls in the world. There's our local community college, and to the right is the North House Museum, where Robert E. Lee's horse Traveler, the horse's saddle, is there today. So as we keep walking down Washington Street, we're going to come to a lot of restaurants, a lot of museums, or a lot of galleries, a lot of places to shop. And we're first coming to the Humble Tomato on the left, which is a great Italian fine dining restaurant. And on the right there, you'll see Food and Friends, which is also a very popular restaurant. Here's the back, the outdoor seating for Humble Tomato. And on the right, there's Food and Friends, where there's many tour buses every week come through. It's a local favorite as well as a favorite from people coming in and out of town. This is Del Sol, a small Mexican cantina. And we have a nice art gallery on the right we just passed called Harmony Ridge. And we're coming on the left to Yared's Shoe Shop, a very popular shoe store. And on the left here is also the Greenbrier Valley Visitor Center. So if you come down to Lewisburg, you can pop in there and get a lot of information on the attractions that the Greenbrier Valley and Lewisburg have to offer. And we're coming to our first side street, and we'll take a peek to the left here, and we have the Lewis Theater on the left, where you can see current movies playing. They sell alcohol and food. And on the right there is a lot of small businesses. And on the right there we have the bookstore, local bookstore, and the Sweet Shop is a bar many people go to late night. A lot of good music there. Love Child is a toy store for kids. And on the right there is our City Hall, which was just redone, and it looks really beautiful. And we're gonna keep going. There's a splash pad for kids, little water feature. In the summer you'll see kids playing out there. Wolf Creek Gallery is a very popular women's apparel shop. My wife's there often. barber shops. And we're coming to 219. This is the two main roads which intersect here in Lewisburg. That's Route 60 and 219. A lot of bakeries and restaurants on these side streets. Stardust is on the left here, a great lunch and dinner. Irish pub on the right, very fun Irish pub. On the right is also our local theater, the State Theater, where right now I think Steel Magnolia is playing. It's a live theater. Edith's is all organic, natural foods. And on the right there, we're coming up to our local coffee shop where most people go, the Wild Bean. And next to the Wild Bean is Thunderbird Taco, a small little taco shop, which is fantastic. Here's Robert's Antiques. Lots of old antiques you can buy in there. There's Thunderbird. There's another antique store on the right. Robert's Antiques also sells wine and cheese. I think they're voted the best wine and cheese shop in West Virginia. I get all my car stuff serviced at Sims Auto on the right. And then coming up on the left, we're going to have our post office. There's Sims. So if you need an oil change, that's where I go. Post office on the left. Up on the right is a great restaurant called Livery. As I've mentioned in other videos, the Greenbrier has a culinary school, and many of the students end up loving it so much here in this area that they start their own restaurants. So we have some great food in Lewisburg, some great shopping. The climate is excellent. About 3,800 people live in this area. It's nice. You walk downtown, you'll know most people that you pass. And we will finish up the tour here of downtown Lewisburg at the General Lewis. But before we get up there, on the right, there's some beautiful houses that are right in downtown. A lot of Victorian style houses here, a lot of craftsman and colonial style. On the left is the Methodist Church, and up on the right is kind of the end of downtown. This is where the General Lewis Inn is. The architect who built this is the same architect that designed the Governor Mansion in Charleston, West Virginia. A lot of history in this inn. Feel free to message me or call me if you have any questions. Appreciate you checking out Lewisburg, West Virginia.